Hey, good morning. It's so cold, but I'm going to school to work in this return the favor animation, and I hope you will enjoy the process. So, if you have feedback from these making of videos, just leave it below. And if I don't freeze, that could happen because I'm so bad with cold. Yeah, I will do my best to at least finish the animation. See you. I'm actually having problems with my computer that it takes so much to render the videos, and I cannot like properly preview it, so the editing looks slow. So it's taking more time than I expected to make the videos, and that's why they're being uploaded later than usually. I am barely having time to film for today, like I'm getting questions from everywhere because not just they're scanning, but now there's one cut missing. Now we're starting to do like the trace stuff for some of the cuts already, like from the scan material to actually making sure that it looked like a nice pretty line. This is the smallest drawing in the whole production. Look at my nail. So cute. This morning at school has been incredibly crazy. I haven't barely filmed things for this video because one, yeah, it was kind of a spoilers and I don't want to show you, and two, most of the time I wasn't actually creating myself for the animation, but actually directing the other girls. It was like 3 of the girls scanning, and it was like, okay, this cat, like cat number 16, DPI, which one? I was like, okay, 200, whatever, like going 1, and then I realized I made a mistake in the calculation, so one of them got like the cuts that we have to redo, and then after we scan everything, we put everything in a program that's called TraceMan, and there what the computer does, like that software does, is that from the scan picture it turns it into white, black, green, yellow, red lines, which makes it everything easier to paint. It's basically just for animation. It's very good, but it takes its time. So I asked like the girl that was doing like the scan with the huge scanner if in between like scanning, drawing and drawing, I asked her whether she could like do this TraceMan stuff, and then her computer died. And it was the end of the class, so we don't know if she could collect like the scanned drawings, but the good part is that she was doing some backups, so part of it is saved. And then it just felt great, like they were kind of all asking things to me while I was doing something that I also had like to ask their opinion, because I decided to change the color design of the characters. Yeah, I changed it so it looks cooler and it's easier to paint. I'm so stressed. I'm very stressed. It didn't feel like I was doing much work, even if I didn't actually stop even for a moment, and it also got me very nervous when I thought I lost my USB, which I have backups of the most important parts, so it wouldn't be like a drama, but it's like, okay, now you have to get a new USB, which is time and it's money. These videos are getting delayed because my computer is giving me some troubles and trying to update stuff, which is taking a while. 29%. Tomorrow I'm doing most of the work at school, meaning for animation, and it should be, hopefully it will be very productive and we'll get things done as much as we can. 33%, okay, not bad. Let's wake up tomorrow and continue with this nice challenge of return the favor animation. Even if you're not maybe enjoying much this making of videos, please see the animation. It's absolutely worth it. Like the message, the art, how it's creating it, it is great. I mean, just with the small parts you're seeing in these videos, which are not actually the spoiler and the great stuff, I think you can get a bit of idea of the quality, but you don't know the story, and it is worth it. What you can know though is that you can actually read the comic, where we feature, well, I feature the main character of the animation. So everything that you're saying now belongs to Believe in Fake Magic Saga. It's a big story with other stories inside, and the first one is called Windy Lightning. This Windy Lightning story is already in a comic that's being released online in my website. You can find the link in the description, and there, in that Windy Lightning comic that you can read online, I took one chapter and I'm making an animation from it. That's what's Return the Favor, which is the animation which I'm creating now in these vlogs. So if you read the comic, what you will see is like you will understand the character and you will understand deeper things. Both if you read the comic now and if you read it after, and it will get like you more interested on what's actually going on. But the good thing is that you can actually see the animation standalone, like you can see it before or after the comic, or even just see it and just pass from the comic. I don't know why would you do that, but yeah, you can watch the animation and not read the comic. You really should read the comic, it's good. Good morning, it's 6 in the morning. I wanted to do background and stuff this morning. What I will do is actually animate, because we're still we still have 2 cats to go, and what I'm doing is help adding more key animations so it's easier for them. They asked me to have like one more drawing that I just sketched part of it, and it's not enough for them to do a good in-betweens. So I'll make this one drawing and then I'll go back to the other things. One of the reasons why I'm way faster than them is not actually that I'm better exactly at drawing, but that they have to think, like when they do in-betweens, they have to think like, how would Mar do it? Kind of thing, like what's her style? The reason why I'm faster is because I know what I want directly, and if I made a mistake, I will just correct myself if I think it has to be corrected, or just go for it if I think that that's not a big deal. So I can add things without looking much at references, but they have to check everything all the time to make sure it's what I want. We are having like lots of problems today, such as this line that, as you see, is red. And wait, where's the mouse? As you see this line that it's red, and we're saying like we don't wanna see blue or red, and when telling the program to transform that to black, it turns it blue. And if we say we want red, it's still blue, and if we say we want blue, it's still blue. Because yesterday I was interrupted a lot when they were asking me like, okay, which card should I scan next or do next, or which like TPI I want scanning. I prepare like this notes for everyone, like, okay, follow this, should be fine. But still I'm being interrupted a lot because we're just having problems everywhere. But the deadline hasn't changed and we keep moving. We have lots of progress actually in the scan, which is like this area. But the problem is that we had like, okay, if you heard that voice, that's from my team freaking out because something went wrong again. Yeah, so yeah, this was way more green before, but then we had problems and it turned white again. We have to do it again. And this very strange row with the backgrounds. I don't even want to talk about this. Someone next to me put these cookies here and they're laughing at me because I just tell them to stop giving me food because I eat it. And yeah, I mean, thank you, but stop. Today at class I've spent like most of the time just going from one to another team member that are actually located in pretty much separate places in the class, to solve like software problems and things like that. I solved how to do like the painting, how the software would work, and trying to find like what's the easiest way to do things. I've like the main problem I had today is that, for example, if you have a drawing and let's say it's just animating myself and I'm stable, but then there's wind and my hair is moving, I will just draw my body once and then draw the hair like various times with all the movement that's necessary. But the problem is that when you're painting that, you have to either put the hair together with the body all the time, I mean lots of drawings, and then you would have to paint my body lots of times, or you have to go like paint the hair and make like the shadows on my face from my hair that would move because the hair is moving, exactly in the same, like end in the same pixels that my face would, and like it has to be like very exact work, and I was trying to find like the easiest way to do that with the software at class, which is kind of the oldest one but the best one for this case. But because we're pretty much delayed on my previous planning on how to do things, we'll need to do it with other software such as Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop. Later we couldn't use the classroom with the computers anymore, so two of the team members stayed to continue drawing like the two cats that are missing, while I was doing something very serious that maybe you're seeing now, which is finding out which are the sounds. In this animation there's lots of sounds more than actual words. Sometimes I don't know really how to express it, or even which sound would the character do, so what I was doing is imitate myself the movement and try to see like which sound goes out from me. And yeah, it was I'm laughing especially because while doing that I didn't recall that the class behind us, there was lots of students there still staying later at class from an extra class, and I guess they heard me doing like the ho, oh, and ooh, shh, and things like, yeah, I don't think I'm good at making sounds, but I have to explain to the voice actors what to do. So first I needed like the girls to help me like how do I translate these words, like these sounds, to Japanese, which they're like kind of try like that. And then with all these sounds I will make a book that we have to handle to the voice actors, and to get on that together with the video of the keyframes and the storyboards and me explaining them, they'll be able to make the actual sounds for this animation. It was actually pretty fun. We laugh a lot. This is it for today, and I'm hoping you're liking these making of videos and all the other making of series I'm doing for the animated short film Return the Favor, which is within Windy Lightning comic that you can read online in the website that's on the description of the video, windylightning.com basically. And that is within Believe in Fake Magic, a huge epic story that I'm creating just for you. So stay tuned, just subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in getting more videos like this, and of course watching the final animation. It will be awesome. Actually today we've checked a couple of cuts, like the in-between animation, like the full drawings, like moving like fast, like with the mouth and making it move, and it was so pretty. Oh my god, I can't wait to see it painted. I really wanna see it. It will happen in 2018. I will upload it to this channel. So yeah, subscribe here, and if you have any feedback or just give me more motivation to keep doing these videos that I hope you're enjoying, just leave me some comments.